Let me sharpen my pencil for the next one. And when I get ready to work on my blending bar, and I already have one started, so let me just kind of indicate that to you to show you what it looks like. I made these blending bars on a piece of good paper. This is the kind of paper that I like to work on. So it's more expensive paper and it has a better paper tooth. Here are the bars. This one has henna and jade green from one end of the bar to the other. And as the two begin to merge, you can see what the mix looks like. On either end, you can see the color by itself, so you can tell what color I started with. I've started one over here so you can see how it looks. First I finish one half, and then I work back with the second color. I'm going to turn this sideways a little bit because I work on this sideways. I make it easy for myself. Let me move this out of the way so that it's not distracting for you. Okay, so I've started with one color right here, and you can see how that works. And then I'm going to take another color, and in this case, I'm using processed red and canary yellow. So when I combine this, the two colors together, they're going to make this wonderful color where they mix. And you can see that I'm still starting those little rows of overlapping loops. And this reminds me too that I need to use, because I just went outside the line and I really don't want to go outside the lines because I'm supposed to look like I'm doing this in a neat way. I'm using my erasing shield, which is really used for erasing certain areas and the little areas that you only want to erase. But I use this as sort of a bumper so I can really go up against the edge of it. While I'm working, I'm thinking about, as I start, heavier pressure here. And now I start to think, okay, lighter, 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 barely touch the paper. So I'm very light in here, and no yellow in this area. So as I begin to combine the colors, you can see this nice rich orange starting to develop. When you are doing the blending bars, it works best if you do the darkest color first and then put the lightest color over, because all of us, whether we think about it or not, pretty much all of us, we use a little bit more pressure when we're using a lighter color. We press harder because it takes a little more to make it show on the paper. So if you do that, as you do that and use the little bit more pressure, you are actually making this pencil into a blender. So it begins to blend the color that's underneath it with the color with itself as you're putting the color down. I'll go back over these and get the color looking even, and I just go ahead and finish the blending bar to look like so. If I work in this direction, I don't need to put my erasing shield on the right-hand side or on the outside edge. Lighter pressure, and then go back over. If you feel that you need to make some strokes in another direction, go right ahead and do it. If you're using a lighter color like this one, you're not really going to see the strokes. Some of the colors will really show more and you'll see the strokes a little bit more. Make sure that you leave enough on either end to show the color by itself.